What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? It is Miesha B here, back at it again with another video. Hello, y'all. My name is Miesha, aka The Bold Budgeter, and today we are going to be doing a simple cash stuffing. Y'all will not believe what my vacation has been like this past week. So for those of you who don't know, I am a teacher, and we had a week off, and I was sick the entire week. So half of the things that I wanted to get done didn't get done, and the other half there was no hope that they would get done. So basically nothing I wanted to get done got done. I did film another video, didn't get around to editing it. So at this point I'm just like starting fresh, and we're just gonna get into it. Like, it is really 2023, y'all. We made it to a new year, blessings on high. So I'm excited to just talk y'all through what's going on with my budget. First off, I pulled out $550. The $100 of it I already put towards my gas because this is being filmed on the 2nd, so I needed that money. So 100 of this is already in my gas envelope, and I already spent like $45 of it in full transparency. So we're gonna get started with just our regular, like, daily sinking funds, I guess, so to speak, that I take money in and out of. All right, so we're starting out with eating out, and we are putting $50 in eating out. So 20, 40. Oh no, you see, y'all, this is the issue, my Lord. Okay, so this I filled out already. So we're gonna add, $5 to make it 50. So we're only adding $5 to make it 50 because, you know, not trying to spend too much money on eating out. We did do a date night, so that's where 25 of it went on New Year's Eve, which was really, really fun. So 20, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. We're adding 5 to make it a complete 50. 20, 40, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. So here we go here. And with eating out, it's like, originally I only wanted to spend 50 for the month, and I was like, all right, let me give myself some grace because it's the holidays. And I've been like using eating out between eating out and the like date night. Where is it? The date night envelope, just going in and out of them basically, because the only things me and RD really do is like eat out. Like, we're kind of foodies, so I'm giving myself some room there, where originally eating out was just for me, like independently. But again, I've been trying to cut down on eating out independently and eating and cooking and bringing lunch to work to save money there. So I've kind of like reallocated this to be more of a like us eating out type of situation. So I'm gonna try to stick with 50. And if we spend more than that, we do have our little date night to roll over to. All right, so groceries. We had 120 in there. We're adding 50 for a total of $170. The reason, again, this is so large is because I have a Target gift card that I purchased. So there's still some money left on that. And I tend to get things from Target, and then RD tends to get like the fresh like fruit and like vegetables from Whole Foods. So that's just how that runs out there. So 20, 40, 45, oh my gosh, 50. But lately we've been talking about getting like help with food, specifically lunch. Let me check how this looks. Specifically lunch, because, you know, it's difficult to cook and meal prep when both people are working full time. So we're trying to see like what gives us the most bang for our buck, so that we kind of have that mental space back and can eat nutritious food. So we really got to sit down and like see different prices and see what makes the most sense in terms of value, not only in like monetary value, but just like self-care and being able to breathe throughout the week. So this should be $170. So 120, 40, 50, 60, 70. So in the comments, write down what do you and your partner do, or if you're single, what do you do in terms of like meal prepping? Are you cooking every night? Are you batch cooking? Like, how are you able to live and sustain yourself? Okay, so for self-care, we had 40, we're adding 55. I did not update this fully. So this should be $95 when it's all said and done. So I took out $30 on New Year's. We went to get a awesome massage from this place, Mirage Spa, and it was just phenomenal. So that was well worth it to bring in the new year. We're adding 55. Sorry, y'all, I got sidetracked chatting. But yeah, highly recommend, you know, having a self-care envelope to really make sure that you're enjoying the journey and you're prioritizing yourself a habit, which so many of us don't do. So as you see, like, I put a lot of money towards self-care compared to some of the other categories outside of like groceries, because we need to take care of ourselves. Like, it's really that simple. So 20, 40. Oh, I didn't pull out the other money, Lord. This is 55 because I already counted it. Right? Did I? I don't know. 20, 40, 50, 55. Okay, sorry, y'all. All right, so this should be 95. 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. Okay. So we had a gift card, so we didn't have to pay the full value of a full body. And then RD got like a got a 60-minute, 1 hour of foot massage, which is a little bit cheaper. So that was $40. And I took 30 out from here, and then I took some money out from the date night to cover the tip and such. And I already had $20 in miscellaneous. So that's kind of how that money got split up between the different categories, because it kind of fit all of them. And the reason I didn't take out the 40 from this envelope was because this self-care envelope is for me, whereas the Me, Myself, and Bae is for like us together. So that's why the tip came out of here and not the full massage. Okay, hair. I just closed it. Yikes, sorry, y'all. If anything, just give it up to the fact that like my brain, you know, I'm just getting over being sick. So hair has 60, as we see, 20, 40, 60, and we're doing 60 again. So as those of you know, my hair costs like $180, including tip. So every 2 weeks, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. I put $60 in because it brings me to 160, or sorry, every week I put $60 in because it brings me to 180 by the 6th week, and that's when I usually go and get my hair done. And I'll add a picture for context of what my hair looks like, as some of you are probably like, girl, why does your hair cost $180? Listen, self-care, we pay for the things, okay? All right, up next, Me, Myself, and Bae. This is not getting any this week. So this has 50, 20, 40, 45, 50. I'm going to re-up on Me, Myself, and Bae when I get my paycheck from overtime. But from this base pay, I decided not to upload it because we just got something done yesterday. All right, going out is going to get 25. Let's see. Oh my goodness. I like opened this up so that this could go faster, just to forget that I opened it up. So we should have 125 and then I close it just to reopen it. Like, what in the world? All right, so this should be 125, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 25. So 125, perfect. All right, so we have stuffed our like daily, these are the ones, sinking funds that we go in and out of quite frequently. So, you know, the tracker is always being updated and changed and rearranged. And now we're gonna go more into our long-term sinking funds. So we're gonna start off with our cabin fund. And we are going to be adding $105 for a total of $330. So there should be $225 in here. 100, 225. And then we're adding $105. Right? Yeah, okay. Yes, okay. Sorry, y'all, my brain was like, having a mini siege. Okay, so this should bring us to 330, 100, 200, 320. 330. So 330 into our cabin fund. So actually, I think right now I have $1,000 between my my savings account, my high yield savings account at that. So what I'm gonna try to do is sometime this week take this money, if it does equal $1,000, and put that into the high yield savings account, so that way I can put in the dummy 1,000, and then just keep track of it like visually. So every time I get $1,000, I'll just transfer the money into that account. All right, up next we have our car maintenance, and this is, I'm probably gonna pull from this next week because I have to change my license over from New York to New Jersey and then do some like registration and inspection stuff. So this is gonna get $50, and we should have $100 in here right now. So let's see, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, and we're adding 50 to make it 150. So 20, 30, 40, 50. All right, and then one final check for 150, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay. So I will see if this gets me to where I need to go. As you all know, I do have a car maintenance account, like an emergency fund for my car anyway, so I can pull from there. But hopefully, you know, it will be, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like this can go towards like the license, I think is like $24. The inspection's probably like another 50. And then the registration is probably another 50. So God willing, this will hold me through. If not, then we have that other fund, which is really for like, you know, car maintenance, like new tires and brakes and such, but we'll see what happens there. Alrighty, travel has 175, and we're adding 100 to make it 275. So let's just double check that. 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, perfect. And then we're adding our final 100 for 275, 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75. And we are actually going to a football game next Sunday. So I'm sure most, if not all of this money goes towards that trip. So although I wanted to start saving more long-term for some of the trips that we have coming up later in the year, we did like a social calendar to really see like where our money needs to be. So I'm comfortable with spending all of this for this trip because we don't have any trips coming up for a while. So it gives me some time to like really save. So we're at 330 for the cabin, 150 for car, and then we're at 275 for travel, which these two, which are supposed to be long-term, are getting, you know, tapped into before the next filming. So that's where we are. I do need to update, oh Lord, hi, Sharpie wanted to join us. I do need to update my long-term sinking funds because I need a new laptop. Mine is like on its last leg, so I need to start saving for that, as well as some updates to my wardrobe. You know, I'm pretty content with the clothes that I have. I do want to keep adding to like my wardrobe capsule to make sure that like the clothes that I'm wearing I feel confident in and that they're high quality to last years, like the ones that I have now. So I'm probably going to start saving for that in a couple of months. Too, I just really want to make sure that these priority areas are getting tapped in. RD and I had a like New Year's like conversation about our goals, and you know, the cabin isn't as immediate. It's more like of a 5-year type of situation. So I am going to continue to save on this because I do want, you know, a nice little fund, but it's not as dire as before. And we already have 10,000 towards it. So little by little, you know, going there. And then this year, I want to make sure that I max out my Roth IRA and then save $10,000. So I will be adding a savings goal to this long-term sinking fund too. So that's, you know, 3 to 4 more envelopes that are long-term that I have to think towards. So just really making sure that my money is together and that I'm doing the things to ensure the lifestyle that I want to live. So this is where we are right now. We paid off the IRS. We are done with that. So now we can move forward for 2023. So With that being said, thank you for spending time with me. Stay blessed and stick to your budget in the best way you know how. Peace, 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 peace. Bye, y'all.